840 days ago, I set off from the Arctic Circle of Alaska. I rode through clouds of mosquitoes and survived face-offs with grizzly bears in the wild north. In the lower 48, I watched the sunset over Lake Tahoe, got stuck in the snow, and endured some of the coldest nights of my life. I fell completely in love with the desert on the Baja Divide, and after 9 months in Mexico exploring every corner of the country, I crossed into Guatemala to begin my journey through Central America. Here I saw some of the most spectacular volcanoes in the world, wild camped on the beaches, and met the happiest of people. And 6 hot and humid months later, I'd officially cycled the entire length of North America. But that is where the road ends, so it was time to trade my bike for a kayak and make my way to the next continent. I spent 2 weeks at sea, wild camping on remote desert islands, watching the dolphins, and seeing a way of life that was so wildly different to anything I'd ever known. And after landing on the shores of Colombia, it was time to climb up into the Andes, the mountain range that I'd be calling home for the next year of my life. In the Colombian Andes, I'd meet so many friendly people, watch the Milky Way pass by in the silence of the Paramo, and show an old friend a new way to live. In Ecuador, I rode through the volcanic corridor, wild camping underneath snow-capped giants, making friends with the Quichuans, and finally getting lost on the Inca Trail. And after all of that, I'd at last made it to the country I was most excited for, Peru. A country known for its otherworldly high Andean landscapes, where remote dirt roads carve their way through rugged and dramatic terrain, and awe-inspiring wild camping spots are never too hard to find. A place home to a seemingly endless supply of stunning lakes, giant glaciers, and good dogs. But the story of my first week in Peru wasn't one of wild adventure and beautiful landscapes, but it was an introduction to the sheer kindness of the Peruvian people, as my first night after crossing the border was spent in the home of a man named Joel.
Hello, my name is Joel Fernandez. No, I live here in Peru with my family and I'm happy to receive ciclistas. Bienvenidos a todas las personas que quieran visitar justamente esta cabaña, pues encantado de recibirlo tanto yo y mi familia, ¿no? Ya recibo bastantes turistas, desde ciclistas, motistas y casas rodantes. En esta cabaña es nueva, tiene 5 meses, pero encantado para poder recibir a todos los turistas que puedan venir, ¿no? También lo que es en bicicleta y también viajé lo que es bastante lo que es en moto. Bienvenidos, ¿no? A mi casita.
And after saying goodbye to my hosts, my first week in Peru was nothing more than long hot days on busy highways, until I was just about to start climbing higher into the mountains, when I got offered a ride to a city called Cajamarca. And knowing that beyond Cajamarca the real adventure would begin, I gladly accepted. But for now, the adventure would have to wait, because after a long day climbing even higher into the mountains, I was about to experience once again just how friendly the Peruvian people can be. I'm now at about 13,000 feet. The air is much thinner up here, but the temperatures are beautiful. And somewhere down this dirt track, there is a man living in the mountains who opens his doors to tired cyclists. Arriving just as the sun set, I was welcomed by a man called Alindor, with a delicious meal and a comfy bed to spend the night in. Good morning from my lovely little dome I got to sleep in last night. Alindor has also just brought me breakfast and coffee. Such a nice guy.
Hey mama. Hello. Hello.
Though I'd planned to keep moving the next morning, Alindor welcomed me to stay for a few days, and it was hard to resist spending some more time with this kind man and his sweet dogs.
Muy bien. La otra. Oh, muy bien.
¿Por qué tú ayudas a los viajeros?
Porque soy de buen corazón y me gusta viajar también. Y el trato que yo doy es que espero que yo también recibir, ¿no? Cuando viajo.
¿Qué es lo que más te gusta de vivir aquí?
La tranquilidad, la paz que tenemos aquí en el campo. Y creo que la misma alimentación que producimos acá también para nosotros.
Gracias para todo.
Muchas gracias.
And when it was finally goodbye, it was time to explore the side of Peru that I had waited years to see. Had a bit of a nightmare yesterday. At some point my GoPro snapped off of its mount and I didn't use it at all yesterday, so I have no idea where or when, and it is definitely gone. But when I was looking for a camp spot, I bumped into two other bikepackers from Colombia and Ecuador, so I ended up spending the night with them, which was really nice. This is Juan Pablo with Macalu in the front, and Paula. Vamos. I've just said goodbye to Juan Pablo, Paula and Macalu because they wanted to stay in that town there, and I want to head higher up into the mountains and camp at a beautiful lake tonight. And when I bumped into them, to be honest, I was not having the best time of it, and I have left them today in much higher spirits, so I really appreciate them.
In my time abandoned, the 7 wonders never held a candle to your lonesome eyes. I still think of you when the mountains crumble, when the night turns blue and the red bird cries on a San Antonio where the cold winds are blowing, a place far from home where the road never dies. And you told me then that your heart was a heavy with the right love at the wrong time. I was sorry then when I left in November by the water's edge. I heard you sing through the pines. Not a day goes on where I don't remember you're the right love at the wrong time. On a San Antonio where the cold winds are blowing, a place far from home where the road never dies. And you told me then that your heart was a heavy with the right love at the wrong time. You're the right love at the wrong time.
Just started hailing. That's not ideal. I've just got absolutely battered by the hail. That was horrible, but luckily I've come across one of the only houses I've seen all day, just as it got really bad. Oh my goodness. That was insane. I've never seen that much hail in my life. Looks like I might be asking the people here if I can stay. Well, a lady in the house there said I could sleep in this barn for the night, which I'm just insanely grateful for. I honestly got so lucky that I came across this place just as the hail started, because I think I've probably seen maybe 3 or 4 houses all day today, It's a really remote part of Peru. And it looks like I'm not the only one in here hiding from the rain. You are a very wet dog, aren't you?
Bless you.
Hola, perro.
Hola. Hola. Hello. Good.
It is a much nicer day this morning. The snow's melted, there are some blue skies, it is going to be a good day.
Buddy. Hello. Well, you are so dirty, but you are very sweet.
Waking in the dark, no sense of time. No one else around, but I like being alone. Alone. Waiting on the beachside, sky is clear. No one else around, and it feels like I am home. I'm home. My mind's been sleeping in, waiting for the weekend. I can't change it, I can't shake this soul. We can settle down. Looking at the pictures on my phone of the best weekend I had when I was home. When I was home. See, I've been chasing dollars 9 to 5. And see, I've been working damn hard all my life. I'm tired, I wanna go outside. My mind's been sleeping in, waiting for the weekend. I can't change it, I can't shake this soul. So when the boss ain't looking in, I'll be sneaking out. I can't shake this feeling, I'll find home. We can settle down.
Well, it's still a little early, but I found myself about a day's ride from the town I want to make it to tomorrow. And I've also found myself at one of the most beautiful wild camping spots I've ever come across. So I had to just stop and enjoy this. It's funny, this incredible road that I'm on right now wasn't even a part of my original route. The route I was following I had to divert from because of some landslides. And then I was on my new route, I came across a junction and saw this road and figured I'd just check it out. And this right here is why bikepacking is always best enjoyed when you've got no time pressure, no place you need to be, you've got more food in your panniers than you think you're going to need, and you can just let curiosity be your guide. you can take that detour, you can stop early and set up camp somewhere beautiful, and you can take slow mornings and just really enjoy those special places. I've made it into civilization and in good time as well, because it has done nothing but rain since I got here. I think it is officially the start of the rainy season. Well, it is simply just a glorious day. And the one upside to the last few days of terrible weather I've had is that I've been reunited with Juan Pablo and Paula, and of course Makalu. So I'm gonna have some riding buddies for the next couple of days. Hola Makalu.
Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes now. Could spend a lifetime trying to figure it out. I'm going through changes
So
now.
beautiful.
That have just begun under a purple sun. There's many reasons we are what we've become. I'm going through changes, ripping out pages. I'm going through changes now. I knew it once, but I forgot. I'm going through changes now. We want everything but what we've got. I'm going through changes now. Maybe it's too soon under a purple moon, but I'd ride off with you in a big balloon. Changes, rattling cages. I'm going through changes now. Things could be different, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes, through all of the strangeness. I'm going through changes now.
Te digo una cosa, Daniel, con mucho cariño.
Cariño.
Cariño es con aprecio.
Ah, sí, sí, mí también.
Que espero que pronto, más adelante, nos podamos otra vez reunir unos días y todo, que el camino nos une otra vez. Tú has sido una persona increíble, estamos
Tú también.
súper felices de haber pasado estos días con tu compañía, ganar un poco de experiencia contigo también, porque así es la verdad. Y en tu viaje igual que te vaya súper bien en todo lo que tienes planeado. Y eso, te apreciamos muchísimo, Daniel. Súper buenas rutas, que te vaya muy bien.
Y tú también.
Pronto nos veamos.
Muchísimas gracias.
Nos vemos. Soy Mercado.
Que te vaya súper bien.
Tú también.
Un abrazo.
Well, I've just said goodbye to my new friends because they wanted to head down into a town for tonight. And I want to stay out in the mountains and camp. But hopefully it's not the last time we cross paths because they are just awesome people. So I'm alone again. It's time to keep exploring this insanely beautiful country. I didn't sleep too well last night because there was this huge hail and thunderstorm. It was deafening. But there's a bit of blue skies this morning, so I just got to get out there and make the most of it. I'm now officially on the Cordillera Blanca loop, which is meant to be the most beautiful bikepacking route in the whole of Peru. And if it's somehow more beautiful than yesterday, I will believe it, because yesterday was just incredible. Oh, also, another little bit of camera news. About 5 or 6 days ago, my drone controller stopped working, so I'm down to just this camera for the rest of the video. Hopefully I can still do this incredible part of the world justice. The next morning, I roll from camp into Pomabampa, the folklore capital of Ancash, named to celebrate its rich history of music, dances, and costumes. And after a night spent there, it was finally time to start climbing higher into the mountains to see the most spectacular places that the region had to offer.
Well, I've got a bit of an issue here. There's a tiny little hole just by the rim in my tyre, and I have never successfully managed to fix one of these without super glue, which I don't have right now. And I haven't seen a car down this road for quite a while. Yeah, I just cannot get it to seal. So I think I'm just gonna head on down the hill. There's a couple of houses down by the bridge. See if I can find myself somewhere to camp, and hopefully in the morning a truck will come by. So I've jammed a bacon strip in there, and although it's not completely sealed it has massively slowed down the leak. So I think I should be good to crack on. It's about 3 hours to the next town where I can get some super glue and fix it properly. What's that?
¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Se ha reventado?
Sí, solo necesito reparar un poco, pinche. Well, I've said it before, but if I can unzip my tent in the morning and sip a hot cup of coffee with a beautiful view, it's already a good day in my books, no matter what happens from here on out. And with a view like this, I can't imagine there's anything that could happen that could ruin today.
And I soon rolled out of Huascaran National Park and into the city of Huaraz, bringing to an end my first month in Peru. I couldn't believe quite how beautiful this country had been, and little did I know this was only the tip of the iceberg.